First of all, just a heartfelt thanks to Jeff and Penny Bennick for the ongoing support of the clubs and providing Amalie Arena and the parking for today's breakfast at no charge. Just a heartfelt thanks. Boys and Girls Clubs has been providing service to the Tampa Bay area for over 91 years. Think about that. That's generational service. And, the lives that have been positively impacted and saved from this organization cannot be discounted. TNADA is the group that I represent. It's Tampa New Automobile Dealers Association. And we're very pleased and privileged to be the title sponsor this year. We've been a partner of the Boys and Girls Clubs for more than 30 years, and we've been privileged enough to provide over $500,000 in support. We as a group of affiliated dealers that are in the city of Tampa and its outlying areas are really happy and privileged to support the community that supports us. So I just needed to say that.
Good morning. My name is Greg Davis. I'm 16 years old and I attend Jesuit High School. I have been a member of the MacDill Air Force Base Club for 11 years, and I have been recently named the Military Youth of the Year for the state of Florida by the Boys and Girls Club. I have been blessed to call the club a home of opportunity, whether that be through the countless academic and athletic events offered to me, or what I consider most impactful, the opportunity to have an institution so completely dedicated to forming me into a leader in my community, a place that has helped to create me into a driven individual, motivated to make changes in the society around me. For these such reasons, I am so grateful for the club and everyone here who has given so much to me, and I look forward to my future opportunities to give back to the place that I call home. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Altorian Salary, and I am honored to stand before you today as the 2017 Youth of the Year for the Tampa Bay Boys and Girls Club. I believe that everyone was dealt a hand when entering this world. The hand I was dealt looked as though I would likely be another one of society's negative statistics before I was given a fair shot at this game called life. When reflecting on my childhood, I can't remember a time that the odds were not stacked against me. My father was never part of my life. My mother worked 2 jobs just to keep us afloat and spent many years homeless, living out the back of her car. As the oldest sibling, I took on the responsibility of raising and caring for my younger brother. The community that we were raised in was known for high levels of drug use and gang activity. Sadly, I have already witnessed several of my friends lose their lives to gun violence. When I was 12 years old, I discovered the West Tampa Boys and Girls Club. Walking through those doors for the first time was my first time breathing fresh air. I found hope. The club was a place where I could actually enjoy being a kid. The staff helped me come out of my shell and gave me the support I desperately needed. It became my safe place, my stability, and even offered me several surrogate father figures. I took advantage of every opportunity that was afforded to me. It was here that I developed in areas of my life that I never thought was possible. The Boys and Girls Club has helped free me from the shame I once felt. It has taught me to embrace the challenges that I have successfully overcome. My thirst for success has inspired me to continue my education and pursue a career in sports management. I want to continue my legacy as an example for those generations that follow after me. I dream that my perseverance will open the eyes of little girls and little boys that the reality, no matter what cards have been dealt by life, it is how you play the game that matters. I personally would like to thank each of you for investing into the Boys and Girls Club. Without your support, I would not have a bright future to look forward to. Thank you.
You know, I am very humble to stand before you, and I know where my blessings come from. And so for me, to be able to just share a little bit of my story of how I got involved with the Boys and Girls Club. As a young girl growing up in East St. Louis, Illinois, it was just Boys Club. And the executive director knew that I would always be on the outside looking in, watching my male friends play basketball, but a lot of them wanted me to be on their team, so they would select me. And that had a significant impact from the standpoint of it didn't matter if you were a boy or a girl. That leader saw that this young girl wanted to come in, and he opened the doors for me to come through those doors and me being able to work with my friends. And so as I continue as a young person growing up in East St. Louis, not realizing that I live in an area that's infested with drugs, violence, and all I ever wanted to do was make my parents proud. My mother and father were teenagers when they had my brother, and I was told that by the time I turned 14, I would be pregnant. That wasn't a part of my plan, but someone else was trying to implant that into my head. But I had dreams and I had goals, and I didn't know I was blessed with an athletic gift that will allow me eventually to pick my school of choice, be able to go travel all over the world, and see things that I didn't even know that was possible for me to see.
A few thank yous, if I may, this morning. Thank you to our foundation board and foundation board chair, Bob Basham. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you to the Tampa New Auto Dealers Association. Thank you for, again, this year for being the title sponsor. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate that. And what a great way to culminate and celebrate this year's campaign of the Girl Up campaign, than to have two women co-chairs who truly set the standard on giving back to their communities. Please help me thank again Lisa DeBartolo and Julie Weintraub. Thank you so much for being the co-chairs. At this time, I'd like to thank and welcome to this stage our corporate board chair, Chris Roeder, Tampa General Hospital. Chris, on behalf of the Sheriff's Command staff and all of the hardworking men and women, 3,000 men and women of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, it is truly a privilege today to be able to present you a check in the amount of $300,000 to continue your programs. The Steinbrenner family, thank you, Hal, thank you, Jenny, thank you, Christina, and the entire Yankee organization have also contributed $100,000 this morning, so thank you to them. Now is your time to help. Please help us continue the great work that the clubs are doing with our community's children. Please be generous. If you would, table captains, take a moment to take the envelope, hand out the pledge cards, explain the pledge cards to today's guest, and when you're finished, please put them back in and make sure you drop them off at the registration table on the way out. If you would, please remain seated for some closing remarks from our two co-chairs. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all for being so generous today and for making great futures possible.
Yes, a heartfelt thanks to all of you that got up early this morning and came in and show your support for the Boys and Girls Club. We really appreciate all of you being here today. Thank you so much. And Lisa, you can go on to co-chair.
You too, Julie. Thank you.